Lexxy!
Come on, Gale. This is Talkin Shop. Coming to you live from the dusty heart of Daymar.
Levski.
Broadcast from a satellite allegedly held together by duct tape, prayers to the Banu God of Jank, and a few old torpedo burrito wrappers.
It's Teaches in Levski.
Gale,
Just stop with the broadcast bullshit.
can you at least stop until I intro you? It's the ship show your mother warned you about. It's Talkin Shop.
Oh shit, Talkin Shop.
I'm your faithful host, Lexxy Marlowe, and with me, as always, the true voice of the People's Alliance, and I'll waste no time telling you so. It's Jax McCleary's backup dancer, Gale Kessler.
I am the true voice of the People's Alliance.
I know, Gale. You're also a terrible dancer.
Oh,
So, voice of the people, you ready to get into it?
sure. Shut up! Ghost!
Sorry. Honestly, that was too much, I'm sorry. As you know, Gale, though you may not believe it, IAE is thundering on over in Stanton, despite the absence of the man who, according to him, pulls the whole show together. Mr. McCleary. You can feel the celebratory reverberations across the more civilised systems of the galaxy.
By civilized, you mean paying taxes, those UEE fascists?
Hey, it's those fascists that are keeping the Vandul at bay.
Well, that's a type.
Let's leave the politics out of it, Gale. It's the spaceship holidays.
Right, well, IAE has become super corporate and ridiculous. I mean, truly absurd. What's with all the...
Come on, Gale.
No, come on, Gale. Look, IAE still gets my engines running. You can feel it in the air. All the ship nuts and grease monkeys out there stepping out of their hangars, shaking off the dust and smelling the quantum fuel. But look at it now. The spotlights, the flashy unveilings, the corporate glad-handing. That's not what it's about for me. It's the craftsmanship, the engineering, the way a ship feels when you're in the cockpit behind the stick. You can't connect with a machine by staring at it on a show floor. You have to bond with it by actually flying it. Day in, day out, pushing the thing to the edge.
Gale, focus. Today, we're talking about Drake Interplanetary.
I'll skip the test flight then.
Friends to working folks around the galaxy, far and away the favourite manufacturer of our shop's clientele.
What the ship? Working folks? You buy that, Lexxy?
Their actual slogan is power to the people.
Oh man, it must have been crazy.
What?
Being born yesterday.
Well, speaking of being born, if you ever wanted to get me a birthday present, you can sign me up for one of the new Drake Clippers. So far, it gets my Ship of the Expo award.
Well, that's grazer crap, Lex. It looks like a Corsair and a Cutter had a rough night at Cafe Musane, and 9 months later, their regrettable love child was birthed unceremoniously into existence.
Why does it have to be a rough night?
Because nothing about that ship is the product of sweet or gentle.
Should have called it the Gale then. Anyway, that's what's so cool about it though. It's got that asymmetrical thing going on that really hammers home the whole nautical analogy.
Hammers is right. Drake wouldn't know subtlety if it hit him with a hammer.
Nailed it.
I'm not the vocabulary of the people.
Hammer. Nailed it. Nothing?
Yeah, all right.
I genuinely think this ship deserves some props. It really embodies the ideal of independent solo space travel.
Embodies the ideal of underperformance in the name of multi-purpose, you mean?
It's a true jack of all trades.
And an even truer master of none. Like Drake needs any more of those.
Well, at least this one isn't just a fight or pretending to be some other type of ship. No shade to the Cutlass, of course. Those things keep us in business.
Yeah, exactly, on account of they break down all the time. Unlike a Rock DS that can't break anything but common sense.
Come on, lighten up, Gale. This is like the perfect ship for you.
Besides calling it the Gale?
You could just head out into the black. You wouldn't even need to shit in a bucket like those shiv monstrosities I've heard about. And you'd never have to speak to another soul ever again. Just go fight the fight and do your thing.
I'll take the bucket.
What would it take for you to ever fly a Drake ship?
Have it made by Argo.
Then they'd just all be orange.
Yeah, but they'd work. And won't quit on you like a buccaneer or a...
Hey, all ships break down, Gale. Like I said, if they didn't, we'd have to do this full time.
Hey, I'm ready. I've got a tight 20 about how pretentious consolidated Outland can be.
You should be thanking Drake and their affordable ships. Some folks couldn't afford to fly at all if it wasn't for them.
Affordable? You're forgetting the Cutlass Steel. Gale remembers.
Since Ardan took over, at least our marketing's trying to stay true. Even if they do have to have an angle.
All right, you want to go? Let's go. The fact that we even have to bring marketing into a discussion about the quality of a ship is really a sad sign of the times. Half of what you see in those trailers, the ships don't even do. But seeing as you brought it up, Lex, seriously, power to the people? You call it empowerment, I call it bait and switch. If Drake has powered anything, it's those pricks in Pyro.
That was the old Drake, under Jan Dredge. Everyone knows technically Drake hasn't been directly associated with pirates in years.
Technically? Directly? A Copian doesn't change its spots. How are you gonna claim that you don't cater to freebooters and then turn around and release a ship called the Corsair?
Good marketing's good marketing.
And if they're really for the workers, then why are their ships ending up in the hands of the same raiders who bleed honest haulers dry? Make that make sense. And an Ardan isn't for the workers. He's a classic capitalist. Just look at what he did to Wolfval Aerospace. Not to mention that sanctimonious article he wrote a few years back. Please. At least call it what it is. Exploitation dressed up as ambition.
Why don't you tell us how you really feel?
Why, thanks, Lexi. I think I will. Ardan is as trustworthy as his #1 customer, Amelia Boyd. Case in point, the Ironclad. You remember that? Drake's juggernaut of free enterprise? The so-called beacon for intrepid pioneers of industry. And every year, it's just around the corner, but nowhere to be seen. Still isn't on a launch pad. All that talk about empowering the little guy rings pretty hollow when the poster child for their workers' revolution is a no-show. And now, instead of delivering what they promised, they're pushing this junk. Ardan, Dredge, they're all the same. Hype, delay, and profit before principle.
He's doing his best. Drake was a mess when he came in. It's not his fault bad people use good ships.
Oh my God, listen to you. Lexi, is this sponsored content? We have to announce that this is sponsored content, right?
Did you not see him? Ardan on Good Morning Terra a few weeks back.
Good morning, Tara. Why would I watch that? Why would you watch that?
I know, it's kind of embarrassing.
Kind of.
I find their low-stakes banter kind of fun. It's a guilty pleasure.
I have failed you as a mentor.
True. This show is living proof. Anyway, we have the interview, and I think it actually shows Ardan has really embraced the Drake mission statement. Here, I've got it queued up.
Oh, no.
That's true, Steve. I have stayed with Drake a lot longer than the last few companies I helmed, and well, I guess that's just because I feel like I found my people. The people.
Oh, wow. Later on a bit thick, isn't he?
Continuing.
No.
I think we've done a lot of good work in terms of distancing ourselves from the company's past mistakes.
Owning their mistakes.
I mean, does anyone even remember the Dredges at this point?
I actually prefer the Dredges. At least they were honest about their moral bankruptcy. Ardan is just...
The hero Drake needed but didn't deserve.
Well, I was going to say tool bag, but yeah, go ahead.
The numbers speak for themselves, Steve. Sales have never been better.
Sales.
The Clipper just cleaned up in
See?
Whitley's Guide's best new
You
ships,
love Whitley's.
snagging the most reliable,
God.
affordable, and user-friendly awards.
Listen to him, Gale. That's not an act. It's truth. Sure, maybe he's shilling the Drake dream a little hard, but can you blame him? He's building something for the workers.
Oh, come
You, of all people, should know what it's like to stand for something.
You aren't even old enough to remember a pre-Ardan Drake, kid. And I don't care how reliable, affordable, or adorable the Clipper is. I ain't lining the pockets of these scumbags.
Oh, you know what? It is pretty adorable, isn't it?
I have no power here.
Whilst we're talking about convictions, beliefs, and doing what's right for the people, it's time for one of your favourite people to join the show.
Has Bats come back?
Are you blushing? No, I'm patching in Molly. Once again, coming to us live from the convention floor in Orison.
Hey guys, it's me again, live from Orison. Today's crowd is a little different.
Yeah, she means dangerous.
Good to hear from you, Molly. Can you adjust your mic?
It's an intense crowd for sure, guys.
It's so much louder than the other days. Really hear the Drake spirit has arrived in Orison.
Probably along with that stolen smolts,
Is that supposed to be a little joke?
Drake brings the scumbags out. You know, the type you usually only see at Defense Con.
Yes, the local bars are all popping. These people are, so real. Here, let's see if we can't find someone to... Hey, you!
Huh?
Are you excited about the Drake Clipper?
Don't touch me.
Okay, great. What about you, ma'am? Hello.
What do you want?
The Drake Clipper has so much going on in there. It's almost like a little all-inclusive spa. I mean, not the kind I go to, but still, it's kind of cute. What feature are you most excited about?
Are you recording this? I will cut you.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna go over here now.
Jeez, rough crowd.
Move.
I told you.
I'm doing a job here. Sir, can I ask you a question? Hi.
Ooh.
Should we cut this off?
Okay, never mind. Lex, Gale, I don't know about this. I might just have to bail on...
Oi.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Oh, you.
Security, I need to
Hey,
find
you the
security.
boarding crashed that ship?
Yeah, that was me.
Dude, that was frickin' awesome.
Wait, huh?
You told it. I totally subscribed to your feed after I saw that. You're so outrageous.
I mean, of course. It's just my brand, you know? Thank you for subscribing.
Will you sign my Kilgore and Pool? Between all the beautiful filigree here.
Oh, totally. Here, M-A-H-L-I.
Yeah.
Heart to dot the I, of course.
Oh man, I am freaking out. Grizz and Pissock ain't gonna believe this.
Oh my god, stop. I'm like blushing.
Oh, wait. Are we on stream right now?
Well, we're...
Shut the front door. Oh, this is easily the second best day of my life. After the conjugal visit when I was in quarterdeck.
Right.
Where's the microphone?
No, speak into there.
Okay.
She does know we're on air right now.
Hi, Grizz. Hi, Pissock.
No.
They're totally watching and they're totally freaking out. I'm with the Crusader Crasher. Screw the UAE. Fucking fascists.
Oh.
Hi, Mum.
Okay, Lex, Gale, back to you.
Oh, Molly found a fan. That's so cute and unexpected.
I told you, Lexi, Drake fans are legitimate freaks and psychos.
That's our cue to take a break. Back after this.
Were you a family member, loved one, or casual acquaintance injured in an elevator accident? If you or anyone you know has suffered bodily or emotional harm from a malfunctioning elevator, don't delay. Call us today.
My husband George was coming home after a long day of work. The last thing he needed was an unexpected 30-foot fall through the floor of an elevator.
We specialize in elevator-related injury, an all-too prevalent problem in a galaxy choked by unrelenting progress and experimental technologies.
But after I called Deacon and Lockwood, everything changed. Now, George is back on his feet, literally, with a brand new posture and a brand new attitude. Sure, his walk's a little different these days, but that shiny synthetic spine and sunny new outlook, all thanks to Deacon and Lockwood.
Don't let faulty elevators bring you down. Call Deacon and Lockwood Attorneys at Law today.
Deacon and Lockwood, attorneys at law.
For centuries, Aegis Dynamics has been synonymous with freedom, justice, and the unyielding ideals of the UEE. On the battlefield or home front alike, the proud tradition of Aegis assures hard-working, law-abiding citizens access to state-of-the-art military ships, vehicles, weapons, and gear. And while some manufacturers will sell to any miscreant or scallywag with enough credits in their wallet, we strive for something greater. With design that stands the test of time, we continue to define the future. Because at Aegis, we make ships for pilots, not pirates. Do what you know is right and fly Aegis Dynamics.
Well, that was certainly an ad.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty on the nose at that.
Look, if it were up to me, we wouldn't run any ads. I hear enough about it from my associates in the People's Alliance. At least Aegis just gave us the facts.
Right, conveniently omitting all the stuff about their association with the Messers.
Hey, we've all got things we aren't proud of. And, well, I suppose Aegis did the work after the fall of the regime. They took on a new CEO, reinvented themselves, but stayed true to their core tenets.
Are you listening to yourself right now? You guys hear this, right? I'm not crazy. What is it like, Gale?
What?
Being born yesterday.
Fine. All right, you got me.
Anyway, this is supposed to be Drake Day, so let's talk about the next ship coming through the shop, the newly announced Drake Gollum Ox.
Oh, great. Drake never designed a ship they couldn't sell you a Banu's dozen variants of.
Well, you aren't the only variant cynic out there, just read our message board. But there's a valid counter-argument, you know?
Who still uses a message board? It's the 30th century.
Levski's still out on the frontier. We gotta make do.
All right. Though I am a Drake cynic, and...
No.
Yeah, no, big shocker, huh? I'm actually not a variant naysayer.
Well, I'll be shot dead in the streets.
So dramatic. You know, a lot of pilots see model variants as honest, good design.
Exactly. I mean, why waste a perfectly serviceable chassis on just one ship model? Drake is famous for making stout chassis that serve as good multi-purpose bases. Case in point, the Cutlass.
Oh, tell me about it. There's a Cutlass for everything now.
Say that like it's a bad thing.
Well, I mean, I get the counter-argument. Some might find adding some guns or sacrificing a bathroom for some extra storage space is a less than inspired design choice. And like we've been saying, Drake never let good taste get in the way of making some credits. Oh, I'm so happy now I can go potty in a storage crate instead of a toilet. This ship can hold up to 10 shit cube units. Thanks, Drake, for the workers.
And some might say they've always wanted to fly a Cutlass, but they needed the extra storage room.
And never needed to go to the bathroom.
I still say variants can be a necessary evolution, even if they aren't the most exciting thing design-wise. And I say, if a thing ain't broke...
The thing ain't Drake. Thanks.
Anytime.
How about now?
So, what's the final verdict on the Gollum Ox? We've been theorising variants so long we forgot the show is supposed to be about the ships.
Well, let's look at what the Gollum did right. It really gave aspiring solo miners true autonomy, something they weren't getting out of a short-range focus rig like the Prospector. I'll give it that at least.
Wow, an honest compliment for a Drake ship. Quasi-grazers might yet fly.
Hey, I call it like I see it, kid. If the Ox can do for aspiring solo haulers what the Gollum did for miners, that ain't half bad. Maybe earn a bit of coins so next time they aren't forced to buy Drake.
Plus, Gollum Ox sounds like one of those Fiendcore rappers in Quentin.
Is that good or bad?
Depends how much you dig Fiendcore rap.
Oh, loads.
It's almost time. You can taste it in the dust. You can smell it on the wind. Pray to the gods of speed, bow to the kings of grit. Because out there, if you're not leading, you're already lost. The dirtiest, deadliest race in the verse returns. January 24, 2956. The Daymar Rally. 3 outposts, 1 unforgiving moon. Enter your team now.
Okay, and we are back.
And it's finally time to bring some sanity back to the show.
Finally.
It's Teach's Tech Talk.
Gather around for Teach's Tech Talk, the best damn segment you ever heard, yeah.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good.
Really?
Well, good is subjective. It's time to thank the ship gods, because guess who we have back in the shop today?
Jax McCleary and Jimmy.
Lexxy. Sorry, Jax. Welcome back to the shop. And Jimmy, of course.
Thank you, Robert. Well, we're still waiting for that thruster to arrive, so we were more than happy to lend our experience and expertise when you asked.
Again, did we ask?
Lexxy.
So, let's talk Drake.
Let's talk Drake.
No, of course, you take the controls. Sorry, it's been a couple of rough nights at Cafe Musée. And Drake, well, it feels like a piece of home.
This year, they're debuting the Clipper, which will undoubtedly be another big hit for them.
Yes, I mean, the thing is truly versatile. A lot of ships make that claim in the brochure, but the Clipper is a class above. I mean, the thing has a bathroom, a med bed, and, believe it or not, a crafting table. Truly remarkable. I do like that they brought back the asymmetry as well. Really backs up that whole romantic age of sail aspect that Drake likes to allude to.
Oh my god, I know, I was just saying
Plus,
that earlier.
we all know Ardan's reputation for making stuff cheap and calling it affordable, and while this chassis does scream classic Drake to me, maybe that isn't such a bad thing. Sure, the design is very Drake and the materials are run-of-the-mill, but it has dual shield generators and bifurcated power, which will certainly silence some of the haters that claim this sort of ship isn't sound under the hood.
I suppose it does have...
And it, of course, reminds me of the Corsair, which takes me back to Pyro. Lots of crazy days and wild nights on Bob's ship, eh, Jimmy?
Oh.
You know, I actually forgot about that, you scoundrel. And that case of Radagast was completely undrinkable after that. You know, I think Bob forgave me for stealing her cutter before she forgave me for that one.
No self-respecting pirate should be caught dead drinking whiskey.
Oh, Roscoe, they'll drink anything. What about that time we captured that entire mercenary crew? What did they call themselves? The Dirty Dingoes? Or was it... Oh, yeah, that's right. Can we say that on air? Isn't this a family show?
It's still not a family show.
Oh, good. What's that, Jimmy? I thought I'd put you under oath never to mention that again. All that extra cargo space certainly came in handy, though, eh?
So, speaking of cargo, any thoughts on the Golem Ox variant? Or even variants in general?
Golem Ox? That's a ship? Isn't that one of those rappers from
Niels,
Quinton?
is this guy's ship ready yet?
Yeah, Mr. McClanker?
McCleary.
Mr. Jimmy?
Jimmy.
I told you your ship was ready this morning.
Yeah, well, we'd already missed our day 3 broadcast from the show floor, so I figured, you know, you're here, and I'm here, and this microphone is here.
Wow. What a guy.
Hey, thanks, man.
Not you.
Oh, Jimmy, I'm sure these people don't want us to leave.
No, by no means.
Embarrassing? How am I embarrassing? There's no need to grab me. Ow, get off, get off.
Jimmy, don't take him out. No, it's fine. We love Jack.
Neil.
Niels, get him. Oh, man.
Jeez, Jimmy's stronger than he looks. Oh, speaking of microphones, I just realised Jimmy's mic wasn't hooked up this whole time.
Lexxy. Professional as always.
Shame. He's such a down-to-earth, level-headed guy.
And what a yapper.
Praise be to the showbiz gods. So, what did we learn today, Gale? Or is it Roscoe? Robbie?
Well, Lexxy, I certainly learned more about current trends in music than I expected or cared to.
I meant, what did we learn about Drake and all their new ships?
Oh, well, we learned that Ardan is still full of shit, but we also learned that the Golem Ox is actually fine, and that model variants, even Drake model variants, can sometimes just be a sign of a well-designed chassis.
What a succinct wrap-up.
I'm nothing if not succinct.
Unlike some people, Jacks, who I'm too professional, Jacks, to mention Jacks.
Shouldn't we quit while we're ahead?
Right, our partner. Till next time.
You've been listening to Talking Shop, brought to you from Levski and the Nick System, with hosts Lexxy Marlowe and Gale Kessler. This is an independent show and doesn't not reflect the views of Teach's Ship Shop.